Some of your patients may be already using the pre-packed bread. I don't know if anybody is using that. Now this product, particularly the sliced loaf, is absolutely fantastic for clinics. What we did recently in Crieff, we had a little session in Crieff called a make and take, where we got patients, we half prepared lots and lots of dishes and got patients to finish them off. Less intimidating, the sort of thing that would be perfect, in fact, at clinic. And I'm just going to trial this next week in Temple Street in Dublin. We're going to be doing some make and take sort of sessions with the patients while they're in at the consultant. And one of the things that I'm planning to do is to take this loaf, to have different flavoured butters, cut the slices into shapes and put them in a sandwich press. And in about 1 minute, 2 minutes, you get pretty shaped garlic bread for the children. They loved it, didn't they, at Crieff? It was so, and it browns a panini press, not a sandwich press, because you get perfect contact, a bit like the loaf, do you remember I said? Because you get good metal with the flour, it will dextranise it. Yes, it will brown it. So a good press, not the one with the ridges, the one that will press it flat, and it'll come out brown, and it looks really, really good. So for clinic, this is perfect. Just get a little pots of garlic butter, they can do that. Or you don't need any equipment, you need a knife, a press, and your butter. And so it's perfect. And the sliced loaf is wonderful. You can use the little bits of leftover to make breadcrumbs, which we'll talk about because we'll be using those later. I would always advocate that you use the whole packet of flour and you make a plain loaf and a flavoured loaf. This is important for your patients to introduce flavour and colour, as Julia's already said, and it's an opportunity. Bread is a familiar product, so through bread you can introduce flavour. So if they like garlic bread, put some tomato puree through it, put some chilli through it, put some basil through it, put some parsley through it, yes? Put some curry powder through it. Bring in the flavours and bring, particularly the toddlers, through that stage with something that they feel happy with. Make it a funny shape. You just need to start, whatever shapes you like. It will make them pick it up, and that's important. We're going to take a little bit of this. I'll just use that jug. It might not work exactly, it might not be quite tall enough. I'm just going to pinch a little bit of this to show you. Angela, could you hold that just for a second? This is going to be, she would be wearing a black suit, wouldn't she? Right, I'm just going to take a little bit. That's it, I'm just going to take a little bit. Again, you could do, thanks a lot, that's great. You could get some, these are disposable. I'll have to snip the end off that to get the air out. These are disposable piping bags. Now you can get these at Lakeland as well. You get little blue disposable ones. And I'm going to, baking tray. Just take one of these. One of these. That's lovely. Oh, thank you. And we're going to pipe some some breadsticks. So again, imagine you've flavoured your dough. You could have tomato breadsticks, basil breadsticks, yes? And it's so easy to pipe, okay? It's oil. Yes, please. In fact, I've got this little rag, so we'll pop that on there. And I've got 4 of these bags, so I'm going to ask you, some of you, to make some with your flavours. So you'll see that it pipes very easily. Now, you don't have to be... I'll turn it round that way, actually, so it comes out a little... That's a bit better. You could do it straight up. That's a really good point. I was going to talk about silicone later. The silicone, the Teflon silicone paper that you can buy, absolutely fantastic with low protein. It never sticks to it. So invest in it and cut it to the shape of whatever tin you usually use. So at home, as you can imagine, I've got lots and lots of silicone pieces cut to the shape that I make low protein things in. So it's here, and we've cut them out for you today for the bottom of these, because we're going to offer you these to make little round breads today.
What about the, what about the reusable
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, that's the reusable stuff. Yes. Yes, that's the stuff I'm referring to, the black, yes.
And those are the ones you cut to shape?
I cut to shape and I use them. They can go in the dishwasher. They're fantastic. So if for your patients, you should have those.
And they come from Lakeland, do they?
They come from Tesco, Sainsbury's, all the supermarkets have them, and it never sticks. The low profile does not stick to it. So it's a really good investment. They are quite expensive, but they do last forever. So, and it's a good tip for your patients, a really nice tip for your patients.
Much greener than using...
Much greener.